you happy peoples. Starting my timer. I don't know, I think this is a sign. This is like the 5th time that I have redone this video, because every time something really weird happens. One of my most irritating things is you just heard me go well, I've been doing 600 times in every video, and when I listened to the video after I made it, I couldn't believe I said so many times. I do have no clue how to stop Some people go like, I go and I can't do 600 times in a video, so I need to stop that. You have to tell me what to do to stop doing Now that ramble is over and done with, see? Okay, I need to concentrate on this, but I've got too many things to tell you, so forgive me the I'm sure it's going to stop when I get less nervous with doing the videos. I want to talk to you guys tonight about skin and probiotics. How it's linked, I'll get to that. I nearly said again. Okay, so in my last video I was talking to you guys and I was telling you about my skin being dry, and and all of a sudden it just went haywire on me, turned oily. I got these big huge zits everywhere on my face, and it was just horrendous, and I basically blamed it on hormones. It wasn't hormones, it definitely is not hormones, it's not going to be hormones for a while, but I basically brought it on myself, and I need to fix it, and I am kind of getting back on track, and I'll tell you what happened. On the 7th of November, my husband and myself were in a bodybuilding competition, and anybody who knows anything about bodybuilding, you basically starve yourself a couple of weeks before you go on stage, because you need to be lean enough to go on stage. When the competition is over, you are so very happy that it's over, and you tend to go on an eating spree. Lots of people go and they, pig out on hamburgers and pizza and all kinds of stuff like that. I don't. I can't eat those things anymore. I feel sick if I do. My big indulgence is sugar. I'm going to tell you what it is. Snickers bars. I am addicted to Snickers bars, and I have a really hard time cutting that out of my life completely. I'm cutting down on it. I've cut down on it for the last years with my training and learning to eat clean. It's not part of my daily diet. I do on occasion I do indulge a little bit, but not as bad as I do usually after competition, and that is basically what happened to me. As you know, your skin is the biggest organ in your body, and if anything in your body goes wrong, it will show up on your skin. If you eat or if you feed your body wrong things, your skin is going to protest. It's not going to like it. And as everybody knows, sugar is part of our daily life. It is something, it's an addiction. We literally have, it is the hardest thing to give up. I don't know if meat is hard to give up. I don't think vegetables is a problem to give up, but sugar is really an addiction. Sugar is not good for you. It ages you like crazy. It ages your skin, it ages your cells, it ages everything in your body. And we need to, like the whole population needs to really be cutting down on eating sugar. Now, having said that, bacteria in your body. So this is one thing that sugar does. You have bad bacteria, there's bad bacteria and there's good bacteria. The good bacteria in your intestinal tract usually, well, it's there for a reason, it has a job, but we destroy it by the amount of sugar that we eat. There's a couple of other factors that destroys it as well, and most of you know antibiotics is one of the things that does that, and this is where I want to introduce you to something. I'm sorry about the forgive me, I'll get over it at some point. This video is going to be extremely long. I'm going to have to do this real fast. I want to show you a product. I'm not affiliated with these people. I'm not selling anything. I'm not doing anything to make money. I want to just teach you something. I'm going to see if I can get this to focus in. If you guys can read that. Acidophilus. That is a probiotic. Now in South Africa, where I'm from, when the doctors put you on antibiotics for whatever reason, they usually prescribe acidophilus with your antibiotics, because antibiotics is one of the things that destroys your bacteria, your good bacteria in your intestinal tract. A lot of times, 99% of the times, people that go on antibiotics end up with a yeast infection after they've done a course of antibiotics, and that is because the antibiotics destroyed all the good bacteria, and then you get a yeast overgrowth and all of those bad things. So a very important thing for you guys to know is, for me anyways, whoever wants to try it can give it a try. I'm not saying you have to do it, I'm not making any laws of any kinds, but guys, just look into this. If you know sugar is part of your diet, something to use to kind of counteract or help get the bacteria, the good bacteria, back in your body is to drink acidophilus. Now acidophilus, there's many brands that make it, and every brand has a certain amount of live cultures in a pill. So whenever you get a brand, it will say to you, okay, drink 1 pill a day. Now if you go, and that is for maintenance only, that is for health purposes, that's just your daily intake of acidophilus bacteria to keep your intestinal tract healthy. If you go on something like antibiotics, which destroys the bacteria mega time, you guys need to triple up on the dosage of this. If you think that yogurt is going to do the trick, I have to tell you something else. A lot of people go and they eat those little, you know, yogurts that you guys buy in the grocery stores. Fruit yogurt, fruit flavored, vanilla flavored, all of those things. Well, I have a surprise for you. Those things don't have any probiotics in them. They advertise probiotics, and the manufacturers actually do put probiotics in the yogurt, but probiotics cannot live in a sugary environment. That's what I was telling you guys all about, what happens with you having sugar in your body. So what they do is they sell the yogurt, and they actually do put probiotics in it, but because there's sugar in it, and even the yogurt that says no sugar, or the yogurt that says sweetened with sugars or the sweeteners, they usually have fruit in them. Fruit has sugar, especially the fruit that they use. It's not fresh fruit, it's sugared fruits that they use in these yogurts, and excuse me. And basically they put the probiotics in there. By the time the probiotics reaches the yogurt reaches the shelf, the probiotics are dead. They're all gone. There's no probiotics, and people go around eating yogurt thinking that they're doing something good for their body and it's healthy for them. Really, it's not. You're just getting a sugar fix. You could have just as well had a chocolate for the same amount of trouble you went through of eating this little yogurt. It does absolutely nothing. The only yogurt that you guys will be able to get probiotics out of is the plain white yogurt, not vanilla yogurt, the plain white yogurt. There's a lot of people that don't like that, and I didn't like it at first. It took me a while to learn to like it. You kind of, as I've changed my lifestyle and changed my diet, I've gotten used to the taste, and I've mixed it with different things to make it, you know, more palatable. So there's 1 minute left over, and I still wanted to guys, if you have any questions or anything on this, please let me know. I'll talk about it some more, but I was actually going to quickly take a minute of the time of this video, and I wanted to show you guys my salon. Alright, I'm going to start out by showing you guys just a quick picture of me and my hubby on our competition of November the 7th, and then I am going to zoom out and show you the salon. So, facial steamer, salon bed. Let me see if I can get the whole thing in. This is where I keep all my machines. I have a laser, an ultrasound, brush and vacuum, a high frequency, and a vacuum spray. Ooh, did I show the right place? The one at the bottom there. Here is my waxing station, right there, yummy wax heater, my pedicure station, and moving up the wall, and here is what you guys all love to see, the nail polishes, just like so, and moving around. Now this is a mess because I just recorded here, but this is my manicure station, and what is in that box you guys are gonna love. I'm not gonna have enough time to show you, so I'm gonna keep it a surprise.